Hey guys, Ivan here, after a little bit of a break from YouTube. I don't know if you guys knew, but I competed this past weekend at the Bonac Classic MPC Pro Qualifier. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with my competitive history, but I competed in the IFBB Amateur so far, and I won basically all the major titles. I won the European Championships overall. I was second at the World Championships, and this year I decided to try and turn pro in the IFBB Pro League, and I placed second here. I'm on the left here if you can't recognize me. The guy in the center who won my class, he also won the whole show and won the pro card. So, he was bigger than me. He was, I would say, more classic maybe. I was in better condition. But it was, I wouldn't say it was close. I definitely think he deserved to win. So I can see what I need to work on. I was already like 15 pounds heavier than my previous show. So I made some decent progress. I came in very good, very conditioned. But I need to practice my classic posing. I need to improve my arms mainly. Show up maybe another like 5 to 10 pounds heavier. If I can do all that, I'm pretty sure next year I'm going to win a pro card for sure at almost any show. But if I do a couple of shows, I'll win it for sure. Maybe I could have done it this year if I did enough shows, but I want to win a pro card and actually have a pro-worthy physique, not just somehow manage to get a pro card and do nothing with it. But we'll see about next year. Right now, my competitive season is over. I can focus on YouTube for now. So let's go. Let's see what is new in the world of bodybuilding. Maybe some of these news won't be as much of news for you guys because I've been away for quite a few days, but we have to talk about these things again here. So, Hadi Choopan basically, in a way, not necessarily directly, but he, in a way, called out Samson Dauda. You guys know how much of a drama queen Hadi Choopan was when he lost his Mr. Olympia title to Derek Lunsford, and this year in 2024 we were all kind of worried what his reaction is gonna be if he loses again. Is he gonna throw us a tantrum again? And he did lose. He placed second this year to Samson Dauda. He did manage to beat Derek this year, but he again didn't win the Mr. Olympia title. And this time around, he actually managed to behave. He didn't walk off the stage, he stayed there, he took all the photos, he congratulated Samson, he did all it was required from him. And he didn't say a word since. But today, actually 2 days ago, he finally had to say something. Something had to get out from him. And basically he says here, I'm cut harder than a diamond, just as I cut my path like a diamond, the fact that the judges omitted. So basically what he's saying is, I was more conditioned than Samson Dauda and I deserve to be the Mr. Olympia. The judges didn't see that for some reason. So this is pretty much calling out Samson Dauda directly. It's not like Hadi placed 5th and then he's saying that the judges didn't, that they failed to realize how good he is and that he could have placed higher. No, the only guy that placed above Hadi Choopan is this guy right here, Samson Dauda, who also, by the way, posted this photo that we haven't seen before. Damn, Samson looks like he looks like he could do man's physique as well. He's like way too massive for it, but like he has the shape and the structure, he has the aesthetics for, even for man's physique, man. Crazy. Anyways, basically what Hadi is saying is that Samson didn't deserve the win in his opinion. So he didn't really accept the fact that he lost that show. Even though he never said anything so far, now we can see what he truly feels like. He feels like he deserved to win the Mr. Olympia. And it's fine, it's okay to feel that way. A lot of people think that he deserved to win it. I definitely don't see it that way, but a lot of Iranians, I'm sure, do. So I'm sure it got to his head a little. And again, he has his confidence, he has his beliefs. It's okay if he feels like he deserved to win that show, but yeah, I don't know. Samson wasn't complaining when he was placing 3rd or 5th or whatever. So I don't like to see this, honestly. To be honest, guys, like I don't like to see this kind of stuff. Like when you lose, just accept that you lost and try to come back better next year. And that's really all you can do. Complaining about your result, complaining about where the judges placed you, it's not gonna help you. It's not gonna make you look any better or anything like that. So I don't see the reason for this. I don't see the point. But at least he's telling us the way he feels. Whatever you guys think, tell me down below. Alright, the next thing we got is very interesting. Can you guys even guess who this is? Do you know who this is? Can you recognize the physique? I'm actually pretty sure you can't. This is actually Stephane Matala, who, as you guys know, is working on his transition to open class. He is like 290 right now, so he is massive, he is big, and like from the front and from the sides, he has all the muscle, man. Like he has that crazy structure, that crazy muscle fullness, the density, the roundness, the size, basically. He has it all. But the only weakness he ever had was his back, especially his back double bicep. So now we get to see what it looks like right now in the off season at his heaviest weight ever. And I think it's still noticeable that it is his weakest area, but the fact that he is bulking this hard, that he's this heavy, this big, I think he's definitely putting on muscle everywhere. And he's improving that back for sure. I mean, it's going to be very difficult to see the progression in the back while in off season. You need to get super shredded for it to show. But since he is this freaking massive, this heavy, I'm sure he's a lot stronger. I'm sure he's focused on improving that back. With Patrick Tour in his corner, I'm pretty sure he's making a lot of progress, and I'm sure his back is going to end up looking much better in open division than it did in classic physique. Right now, it's not looking insane as his front or side shots, but I'm sure it's going to get better because, again, he's super massive overall. I'm sure he's eating a ton of food, training like a maniac, doing whatever it takes to grow as much as possible. So I'm pretty sure next time we see this guy on the stage, he's going to be at least very close to winning pro shows in open division, but he might even win a pro show if he gets a little bit lucky. But yeah, right now his back is making progress. He's overall super massive, and yeah, the offseason is going really well for him. Alright, next up we got something also very interesting. It's Blessing Awodibu with a physique update. It's been a while since we saw a proper physique update from Blessing. It's only his back, and it's a back lat spread. And back was really never Blessing's issue. Like his back was always very good. What was the problem were his legs from the front. However, in this physique update, he is, as he says, 322 fasted weight. And he's 3 weeks before he starts the diet. So at that weight, his conditioning, in my opinion, is very good. Like, he did get chubby, he definitely did get a little bit fat and watery, but not too much. You can still see even some separation in the glutes. So I think this is the ideal body fat percent if you want to grow as much as possible, right? So if you're trying to grow, you need to push your body weight, you need to get as heavy as possible. 322 is big, it's heavy, and like, yeah, he's not super lean, but he is not fat either. I think he's perfect where he needs to be for maximum growth, and his new coach is Stefan Kinsel. So that's very exciting as well. I'm pretty sure Stefan is going to bring out the best from Blessing. Again, he is looking great right now as far as the back, as far as the legs from behind and the conditioning overall with this weight. It's good. I'm sure he made some progress, but I won't be sure how much better he looks until we see the quads from the front. Because really, that's the only weak area that Blessing has. Like, overall, other than that, he is very complete, very freaky, very massive. He can get in condition. He hasn't really been super conditioned many times, but he can do it. And now with Stefan in his corner, and now that he had a long and really productive offseason, it seems, I think we're going to see something really good from Blessing. I mean, the guy won the New York Pro. He won multiple pro shows. He is better than we give him credit for. I mean, at the Mr. Olympia, he kind of failed. He placed, I think, like I don't know, out of top 16, right? So he wasn't really that great as a Mr. Olympia, but if he makes some progress, and I think he did, and if he comes in really conditioned and just bigger, overall bigger, I'm pretty sure the future is bright for Blessing Awodibu. And lastly, very briefly, we gotta touch on this as well. Regan Grimes, who posted a new physique update, and there is nothing really new to see here, but I wanted to draw a connection between him and Blessing. So as you just saw, Blessing was 322 in the off-season, and I think these two guys are about the same height. So that's what I've been saying this whole time so far. What Regan needed to do to bring up his size is to go beyond that 300-pound mark. And he didn't do that. He stayed at around like 295-ish, somewhere around there, a little bit below 300. So I don't think he's gonna make as much progress as Blessing will. And these guys are coached by the same coach, so we'll see. I mean, I think Regan is more genetically blessed. He has less flaws, better shape, and this and that. But Blessing seems to be really forcing his growth potential right now, and Regan doesn't seem to be doing that. But we'll see who's gonna do better in the end of the year. Actually, by the end of the next year. You guys tell me what you think about all this down below in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. For more content like this, guys, subscribe to my channel. And if you guys are looking for coaching, you can just DM me on Instagram. We can talk about that. I'm very affordable and very available for you guys. So once again, DM me on Instagram about that. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you soon. All the best and bye-bye.